Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever it is that you are watching from. I am your host, Salia A. Dukley. This is Heart Talk, where we speak from the heart. And, to be specific, this is the program that we call What Happened Last Week. And this is, of course, episode 7, if you have been following us lately. Um, Today we have a 90-minute program as usual. Uh, maybe a little bit of difference, when it comes to the chopping down of the setting of the program. So we are going to have a 10-minute introduction, a 60-minute discussion of a particular topic, and then 20-minute closing statement. And if you bear with me, very, very soon I'll be joined by my co-host. At least I hope so. And the topic of discussion today is the case of Brian McGill, the former Deputy Minister for Youth Development at the Ministry of Youth and Sport, being accused of raping a 14-year-old girl. Now, this story is more than a week old, and uh, up until now, there has been no arrest made. He has been suspended from his job, but no arrest has been made so far. So yeah, we're going to get into that. We're going to discuss that, and if I'm joined by, by my co-hosts, which I believe and hope that they will actually join, and if that happens, then they will have to share their opinion on the situation. If not, I'm gonna, have a few days with this, anyway. But yeah, man. So with no further ado, you already know how we do here. It's what happened last week. Go ahead, like our video, share it in groups. Tell your friends to tell their friends to join us that we are here live. And yeah, man, we are about to really kick some butt for the next 90 minutes. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, never hesitate to join us. Always put your questions in the comments, and I'll make sure that I will address each and every questions in the comments. I mean, that's the only way you can join the discussion if you are not part of the team, the panel, right? So yeah, man, let's get into it. Without further ado, I'll take like 2 minutes to share the live into various groups to let other people to know that we are on here. Please let's go ahead, help me share the live into groups so that we can know that so that people can know that we are on here live. Okay, let's do that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That is 5 minutes in. So yeah, again, if you are just joining us, welcome in, welcome in. This is the program on Heart Talk, where we speak from the heart, and the program is called What Happened Last Week. This is actually episode 7 of What Happened Last Week, and I'm here as your host, Salia A. Dukley. I'll be joined by my co-host very shortly. And we have a 90-minute program, like I said earlier, and we take the first 10 minutes to lay out the introduction, which I'm already doing, and then that will be followed up by a 60-minute discussion of the topic, and then that will be followed up by a 20-minute closing statement. The topic of discussion today is about, again, the dismissal or the story of former deputy minister at the former deputy minister for youth development at the Ministry of Youth and Sport, Brian McGill, being accused of allegedly raping a 14 years old girl, right? Up until now, of course he has been suspended, but he has not yet been arrested, and that is the topic of discussion today. So again, like I said, my co-host will be here with me very shortly. But you guys that are watching, if you have any questions about the situation, about the discussion, please put your question in the comment section, and trust me, I will definitely, or we will definitely answer your questions, in time. So yeah, with no further ado, let's get into it, right? The report came out, about a week ago. I think it was September 11th, September 12th. The report came out that the ministry, the minister, the deputy minister for youth development at the Ministry of Youth and Sport, Brian McGill, raped a 14-year-old girl, right? So there were many reports. Almost every giant or even small news network in and out of the country talked about this particular story, and and the story went as that. As this girl usually work with a guardian who sells, at the ministry. The guardian sells food at the ministry, so the girl is always there working to help the guardian. And the girl father also is a worker in the ministry. I think a security personnel or something. And so she is usually all around the ministry, where Brian McGill was the deputy minister for youth development. People had seen Mr. McGill take this girl into his office multiple times, according to the report, of course. It was this time around, after seeing the girl, when the girl came out trying to get on a motorbike to go home, she got confronted by her father, and she got, what's the word? She got interrogated thoroughly by her father, and she then, you know, um, spilled the bean, confessed to the father, saying that yes, she has been having sexual activity or sexual intercourse with Mr. McGill. So this is where the entire story got loose, and it got broken to all the other website, all the other news network, where people have been how they call it, catching wind of it, just like myself right now. So yeah, with all that being said, you know um the first thing Mr. Miguel did was to like leave, took an absence of leave from his job to go fix the problem that his accusations, right? The girl was obviously taken to a medical clinic according to the report, and medical examinations have proven that she was definitely sexually tampered with. And the gender-based, saying gender-based, the gender and children section of the Ministry of Gender has definitely been engaged with the entire situation. They have tried to offer help, tried to offer counseling for the little girl, and all the stuff that they're supposed to do. But Mr. McGill have not been arrested. Since this story got broken, Mr. McGill has not been arrested. And people online mostly have been infuriated. Like, why is it that Mr. McGill have not been arrested? And the how do you call it? The the police IG, Mr. Gregory Coleman, have been, you know, the police IG, Mr. Gregory Coleman, have been, on saying that we should follow the law, or the law should be followed. There shouldn't be arrests made unless they have enough evidence, quote unquote. So before I get into this, I've just been joined by one of my co-hosts, Mr. Ibn Fua Kaba. Mr. Kaba, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Let me unmute. Okay, yeah, Mr. Kaba, how are you doing? Welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, Ibn Fua Kaba. Can you hear me? Hello, Ibn Fua Kaba. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Guy, what is wrong with the microphone?
Oh my God. Hello, Ibn Fua Kaba. Can you hear me? Okay. So I'm gonna have to continue because Mr. Kaba is not hearing me. I don't think that is the problem. You guys that are watching, please write in a comment if you guys can hear me. I want you guys to write in a comment if you can hear me, please. I don't think Mr. Kaba is hearing me. He just joined me, but I don't think he's hearing me. I can hear him, but I don't think he is hearing me. Please, if you can hear me, write in a comment that yes, I can hear you. Please, let me get to continue with this, show. We have Patrick, Patrick Tia, our own Patrick Tia, watching from Barclayville. Welcome in, Patrick, my brother. How are you doing? Eric Valentine is watching from Academy Police Academy. Yeah, my brother Eric. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys. Can you guys please put in the comment section if you can hear me clearly? Because my co-host just joined me and he wasn't hearing anything. I was okay. Yeah, okay. Mr. Timothy K. Warrior One. Yeah, says that he can hear me. So my network is fine. My sounds is fine. Yes. Mr. Fuad, can you hear me now? Mr. Fuad, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, great, great. So let's just get into it before we start losing, how to call it, energy. Yeah, this again, the topic of discussion today is, the former speaker, as oh my God, I say former speaker, God forbid. The story of discussion today is the former deputy minister for youth development at the Ministry of Youth and Sport being accused of
Why you
allegedly
say
raping.
formal? It's not formal.
Wait, he is former. He has been excused. He has been replaced. He is already former. He was a deputy minister. I mean, deputy minister, but he has been excused. He has been suspended, and he has been replaced. So he's already former, right? Okay, like I was saying, he has been accused of raping a 14-year-old girl, and you know, um, and the accusation happened since the 12th of this month. Up until now, he has not been arrested. The police RG says that they need enough evidence to make an arrest. So there have been people being frustrated with the situation online, of course. What do you think about the situation like this particular case here? What is your say on this case? What is going on, and what do you think is happening? What should be happening, and what is not happening? Please let us know what you think about it. Like the entire situation.
Okay, thank you very much. Once more, it's good to be here. And today is exciting day. I don't know if I'm in time, but it's good to be here. And the topic under discussion is so sensitive. Yani,
Ah, I know something is going on wrong, but I don't think it's me at all. I don't think it's me. Um, Mr. Kabah has frozen. Um, Yeah, Mr. Kaba, are you
Yeah,
there? Can you hear me?
yeah.
All
Firstly,
right.
the guy need to be. Firstly, a lot of evidence were established against the former minister or deputy minister. This is he has to be now in the police custody while they are investigating the case. Are you
Uh-huh.
getting me?
I'm getting you. Yes. Yes.
I listened to the girl's father explaining how it went on, how the case went on. After he went to another police station, he was sent to another police station, and also he was sent to carry his daughter to a specific place for testing. And the result shows that the girl was tampered with, and she's 14 years old, bro. And I believe that that deputy minister, I don't know his age, but he may be in his 45 or plus. Having a relationship or raping that kind of child, that person is enough to be a grandchild. That man should be in prison by now. I don't know why the government is so slow on this kind of rape cases. And there are a lot of rape cases that happens in the country and it is settled family way. This is not family matter. The government have to take step, a drastic step and set example so that the public can see. He's a government official, public official, committed such crime. He need to be under police custody while they are investigating. But I'm told that I think he's at his home, sleeping in his bed, while the people that is going under, who knows, God knows what kind of pain she's undergoing. God knows what kind of trauma she's undergoing. Why this guy is in his car, sleeping in his bed, relaxing, while awaiting trial. Are you kidding me? This guy should be under the police custody by now. He's a public figure. He should this guy kid should be example for every rapist in the country. Rape is not something. It's not something to compromise. So I don't know. I don't know how far the government or the police have established that case against this guy, but he should be beyond bars. War. He's trying to exonerate his name. So yeah, that's what I that are some of the things that need to be happening right now, bro. Seriously.
Right. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. This is, the fact that, Mr. McGill is still, living large and working free or whatever, it's a testament to our, not just our poor justice system, but also our poor mental, state as a society, as a group of people, as a nation. Like sometimes the law enforcers may not have the gut to wake up to go enforce the law. But who will force them to go enforce the law? The people of the country, the people of the nation. People have to step up and force them, hold their feet to the fire, force them to do the things that they're supposed to do. I've seen a couple of pictures here and there about maybe 10 to 15 people holding banners, going to the police headquarters or whatever. They say that they're protesting. 15 people, right? And this problem is bigger than what it actually is. If only 16 people can go, they say they're protesting to bring them into justice. It's a shame. It's an embarrassment. Like literally, not just to the police department, but to us as Liberians, to us as a country. Like if this kind of thing can happen, there are a bunch of countries in Africa, right? There are a bunch of countries in Africa that if this behavior happen, you will see thousands and thousands and thousands of people on the street demanding for
Right.
immediate justice, not just any justice, immediate justice. Because they say justice delay is justice denied. You saying that you
Thank you.
need the police, how do you call it? The police, um, the police head, the RG. He said that we need enough evidence before we can arrest. We don't want to arrest without evidence. We need enough evidence before we can arrest. So You want to tell me that every rape case that has been reported in Liberia, the police go look for evidence first before they can make arrest? I've lived in Liberia my entire life. I've seen people get arrested for rape cases many times. And none of them require evidence before the arrest made. Listen, just because you arrest somebody does not mean that they are guilty. You can arrest someone. It doesn't mean that they're going to prison or they're going to jail. No. But arrest somebody based on accusation, especially if the accusation is very fatal, like this one. And they say rape, it is rape because the girl is a minor. If the girl was somebody who was above age, this wouldn't have even been called a sexual assault. It would have been called, it would have been something like consensual, right? But because the girl is a 14-year-old girl and the man is an older man, right? As a matter of fact, he's not just any man, he's a government official. This make this whole thing a very unique scenario, right? So, if ordinary men do the same thing, which I don't condone at all, but if the ordinary man did it, if the ordinary man that did this, there would be no questions asked, like, oh, let's go look for, or how do you call it, how do you call it here? Let's go look for evidence before we can make arrest. They will go arrest, and then they start looking for the evidence. My man, you are being charged with molesting a 14-year-old child, right? You are under arrest for what? For molesting a 14-year-old child. Now, somebody will say, oh, but, after 24 hours, if they not get enough evidence, they will still have to release the man. Yes, that is what the law say. Go make the arrest. After you finish making the arrest, if there is no evidence within the next 24 hours, you can release the man while you're building up evidence. But at least you finish arresting the man first. Or sometimes the person, like somebody in a position or somebody like as powerful as McGill is, as influential as McGill is, right? He or she might go and bond themselves out to say, as long as you guys don't have, a crucial evidence against me right now, I want to be out there, feeding my family, doing things that I want to do until you guys can have a case against me, right? They can pay their way out. They can use the law to go out. But the point is, by that time, the government have already arrested. They have already made an arrest, right? They have already made an arrest, and now that you'll see that a lot of people are crying. People are crying, saying that, oh my God, what happened? What is going on? The mayor go and rape the guy. Up until now, the man is walking free. People are mad because no arrests have been made yet. How can somebody be accused of raping a 14-year-old girl? We are going to the second week now. This happened on the 11th of September. The report actually came out on the 11th of September. We are going to the second week now, and the guy is still walking scot-free. You got the IG talking about, oh, we need substantial evidence to go arrest the man. You need substantial evidence to arrest somebody. Somebody come to you, they say they raped my 14-year-old child. You say, I'm not making an arrest until go make the first thing, I'll make an arrest. If you cannot get a substantial evidence within the next 24 hours, release him and start continuing. At least now you have put the people on hold to say that, yeah, you have taken a step. A lot of people are getting frustrated, even though they're not doing nothing about it, besides posting online. It's because no arrests have been made. That is the main thing that they are saying, that no arrests have been made. And because of that, they're like, what kind of country are we living in? And most of the blame is going to the President Barkai, right? Because President Barkai has been, he is a president now. His go-to card is to just say, you are suspended. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it seems like he thinks that when you say you are suspended, that is like, the punishment. You are suspended. They're telling you that this guy raped a 14-year-old girl. If you think that he's worth being suspended, why can't you say you are sacked? Are you scared to use the word you are fired? What is wrong with that? When are we going to start really making example out of people so that other people will learn from other people's example? If you just suspend this person here and you replace the man with another person, we know that the man not getting our job back. But why suspend? What is that for? You are suspended. What is that? Whenever I see that thing, you are suspended. And 99% of them, they never come back from that case. That whatever alleged accusation they are being accused of, they never come back from it. The moment they get accused of certain things, they always fall victim to it. Because 99% of the time, it's always the accusation is right. Especially in this case, it's a 14-year-old girl. And a medical exam has been done proving that she was definitely sexually tampered with. What more evidence do you need to make an arrest? You, the police, you're not judging case. You are not a judge. You're not making sentence. But to arrest somebody, you're supposed to arrest that man a long time ago. The police is not doing their work, and we, the people of the country, we're not doing our work too. The people are not doing our work. If the streets were flooded with people, right, protesting, saying that you have to arrest this man right now. By this time, right now, as we're talking, Magira had been arrested. Magira had been arrested a long time ago. But because everybody's sitting there putting their hands between their legs, saying that, then I'm my daughter. Then I'm my daughter. Why should I go? So the person who born that child is the person's responsibility to cause noise. That's it. So now that I'm my daughter, and I got to participate in a protest, and I got to wake up and raise awareness of what is going on. It may not be your daughter today, but tomorrow it will be yours. And the reason why a lot of people are not waking up to this, Mr. Kabah, I will tell you, is because we have normalized this behavior in Liberia. 50-year-old men and 40-year-old men, no matter how old you are, sexually getting yourself involved with a child that is under the age of 18, it's a crime. But we have normalized it in our society.
Right.
We have normalized it in our society. We don't look at it to be a bad thing. That is the reason why a lot of people sitting down, as if nothing is going wrong. I mean, as if nothing is happening. Nothing wrong is happening, right? You, and the thing here is that this guy is a government official. It's like you are looking for this. You go fishing and you're looking for small little fish. Then God gave you big about catfish, but he said no, you want it. You still want a small little fish. Like, what is going on? And what do I mean by you want small little fish, but God gave you big catfish? It's very, very simple, right? It is very, very simple that we need to make example out of people so that other people then will start getting scared to do this kind of crime. God gave you a
Right.
government official committing that same crime. Anything you do to that government official, if you can, punish the government official the most humiliating way possible. What do you think ordinary men will start doing? They say if the government official can pay the price, who will not pay the price? But you get the RG sitting there talking about, we need, how they call it, enormous amount of evidence before we can arrest the man. People getting arrested every day in abroad on rape cases. Because why? The parents come forward and accuse them of raping their young ones. This is not a rape case between two adults. It's a rape case between a 50-year-old, as you say, and a 14-year-old child. Go make the arrest. If the guy can free himself on bond, or maybe you're not able to get enough evidence within the next 24 hours, you can release him. But at least you have done your part by then by arresting him. Mr. Marwan Kabah, welcome in. You have already met us in the middle of the conversation. So please go ahead, just jump right in and say your piece.
No, floor. Let me not cut you off.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
okay. Well, thank you once more, and let me say good evening, good morning, depends on where you are now. So all of you in media land. When it comes to the topic under discussion today, it is very much disgusting to learn that an official of government has been accused, and yet still we taking things lightly. We must set precedents, just as you said. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, we must set precedents. You cannot be accused of rape and then we still here trying to sugarcoat and trying to make things look as if there's some simple crime that have been committed. This is a crime of humiliating a minor, someone who is underage, someone who, according to our laws, is has not reached the state to get involved or get engaged with sexual activities. And yet still somebody has been accused of infringing and imposing himself upon a child. And yet still we're joking with it. I mean, it is sad. It is so sad to say that we are experiencing this in this kind of time. It's so sad. And like you said, people are being accused and all of a sudden they are being arrested. Why not is it that we are taking this one lightly? Is it because of his position or his connection? Is that fair? Is this the kind of country we wish to run? Selective justice, justice against, justice that will be selective and be picking and choosing among those who they can investigate quickly and those who they can take their time to investigate. Is this the kind of justice our leaders promised us, or what? This is so sad to know that up to now we are still dragging and lagging behind and using all sort of terminologies, trying to make it look like as if we are getting somewhere. We are not getting somewhere if the accused is not apprehended, we're not getting anywhere yet. He must be apprehended if possible. He should excuse himself of such public office position until he can exonerate himself or until he can be found guilty or not. But for now, he should be let off of the position until he can prove himself or prove his innocence. That's what I think.
You say he should what? He should what? Can you repeat that last part you just said?
He should be recused or excused from the
No, he did
position he's
that.
serving currently.
He did that from the
Okay.
very get-go. He recuses himself of his duty as the deputy minister for youth development at the Ministry of Youth and Sport. He did that was the first thing he did. He removed himself, take a leave of
Okay. Good.
absence.
Good.
And when he did that, you know, a couple of days later, President Barker now suspended him, and then he has even been replaced already. They have already named his replacement, you know, as the new, or acting Deputy Minister for Youth Development at the Ministry of Youth and Sport. Let's go through some of the comments here. Oscar say it is sad for us. The justice system in Liberia has failed us. The government is selective. My prayer to the 14-year-old, the 14-year-old. Oh my God, my brother, you couldn't say it, even much better. I'm telling you, the justice system has failed us completely, 100%. The police, I don't like the government is being very selective, bro. We gotta talk so and talk so, man. I don't care how much love one can have for the president or the government. When that kind of behavior keep happening day in, day out, this is what is that? What do you think this is? This is being very, very selective. If there is no, come on, man. I posted something about this particular case online, and somebody started calling me saying that, you are stupid. You don't know who you're talking about. That man is a very good man. Are you freaking serious? Are you freaking? How can listen? I'm not. If you have evidence to support this guy, bring your evidence forward. You understand what I'm saying? If you have evidence to support
Mm-hmm.
him, bring your evidence forward and say that Miguel is innocent. This is the reason why I believe. But don't just come and call somebody stupid because they're calling for justice. I call for justice. I say, just let justice be done. This guy needs to be arrested. When somebody is accused of raping a child, a man, or anybody, the first thing they do, they arrest you. Whether you're guilty or not, we now know. First of all, we arrest you. That means we are reminding the public that raping somebody is a crime. And every crime act deserves an arrest. That's the first thing they will do. But the fact that the
Mm-hmm.
police have failed to do so, and you have the IG literally taking time to back how do you call it? That step, refusing to arrest McGill. He's literally backing it. He's like, yeah, man, we don't have to do it. I mean, we can't, not like we don't have to do it, but we can't do it because we not get enough evidence to do so. It's crazy. You guys, you don't need enough evidence to arrest John Brown down the street when he got accused, or the next guy might get accused. Other people that are not in position of power, when they get accused of rape cases, there is no question asked. They get arrested right away. Right away. Yes, they might get released later on based on maybe they are innocent, or based on maybe they have good lawyers that are defending them. They might get excused later on. They might get released later on. But the first thing that happened to them, they get arrested. That is what's happened to them, and I keep saying it. Justice delay is justice denied. If you're gonna delay the justice,
Sure.
what kind of justice is that? What kind of justice
Yes.
is that? Go ahead,
Bro,
Mr. Ford.
bro, this is a high profile case. And this is the kind of case that judges supposed to be hunting for. This is the kind of case judges need to haul on their decks and make it first on their list to talk about. Let's look at the story of this former football player, former Barcelona red back, Daniel Alves, who was accused for rape. He was accused for sexual assault in February 2024. Immediately he was arrested. And recently now cases, the result is coming out now that those people who accuse Daniel of sexual assault, they don't have sufficient evidence, so they have waived the case.
Right.
See that high profile case. Daniel, there is a man that achieved a lot in his career. He won a lot of silverware with his club, and he played for so many big clubs. When he was accused for sexual assault, he was arrested immediately. Every other contract he had signed was terminated because of that accusation. And he spent his time into prison. He lost his family. Until today, he have been free from all charges. Then we are joking with assisting minister. You go and commit such act, and you are still laying in a room, eating any kind of food you want to eat, going riding around. What the people daughter is struggling, who knows what kind of pain she's going through? Who knows? Who knows what how the family are stigmatized right now? We don't know. And the government is sitting and speaking English to the people that coming having press conference speaking English. It's always speaking English when the men passing around. The men supposed to be apprehended. The men supposed to be on a police custody right now. But no, people don't care because what? Maybe the family happy though because her father is a security man, head of security for Ministry of Youth and Sport security. So because he's a security, he don't have the strength or the financial strength to fight this kind of man. So he's just waiting for the day the government ready. And that kind of case, they will take the fire, the packet, and they take that kind of case, they put away on her. And this is just a delay. Simply means what? It has been denied. Is this how we want to protect life and property? Is this how we want to set example? You speak about justice, the president speak about justice, he speak about rule of law. This is the time to implement it. Because this is a government official. If a government official commits such case or such act, he should be in police station while he's fighting to clear his name. But no, nothing like that. Who knows what is happening in the background? At the end of the day, maybe this case will just go down, bro. You myself will stop hearing about it. That's how they treat this kind of things. And if we keep moving on this kind of pedals, we will not achieve nothing, and then we'll just be living just like animals. Only the strong survive.
Jungle justice. Yeah, jungle justice.
So this is, I think, the government have to look into it, and they have to push those who are above or those who are head of this case. They need to push them to come up with something. But let this Bryant guy be in police custody. Let him be in jail. He be thinking about what he did. Let him be thinking about it. Why he trying to free his name? Sorry, continue.
I agree 100%. First, the police, definitely the police, the one that are taking the blame for this, because you can't blame the court for not, sentencing the guy to prison without the arrest being made. First of all, the police have to arrest him first, and then before he can be transferred to the court for, how to call it. The thing is, he has not been arrested because the police say they don't have sufficient evidence. So I don't know what kind of evidence they're looking for to make an arrest. That is the first thing. What kind of evidence will you be looking for to make an arrest? The evidence that, a father came to you with the daughter, 14-year-old daughter, telling you that they may sexually assaulted her or sexually raped her or whatever the case may be. That evidence is not enough for you to make an arrest on that. So if I come to you as a police officer, as a civilian, and I come to the police station and report a case that Mr. Marwan Kaba assaulted me with a weapon, for God's sake, whatever, and and then what will you do as a police officer? Will you say that you need evidence first before you can go arrest Mr. Marwan Kaba? Is that what you're gonna say? No, you're gonna arrest Mr. Marwan Kaba, and then before you start asking questions about all this. First thing is, I come and report to you that somebody assaulted me. The person slapped me. You're not going to say, where is the evidence before I can go make arrest? I just feel like people are using fancy words to get themselves out of situations. And this is exactly what the IG is doing. He's not looking for evidence. It is Brian McGill. It is Brian McGill. What playing he said? Where is his picture? He should be here. Yeah. It is Brian McGill. This is why there is no other reason. It's because this guy is a favorite government official. He is a party member. He is an appointee of the president. So he need to get some type of how do you call it? Some type of courtesy. Some type of favoritism. And this is exactly what is happening. Like I just, simply, explain in an example, in a nutshell. If Mr. Marwan assaulted me and I go to to a police station and report a case that I got slapped by Mr. Marwan, whatever, the police IG is not going to ask me where is the evidence before they can go arrest Mr. Marwan. They will arrest Mr. Marwan when Mr. Marwan comes to the police station under arrest. Then they will start looking at the case. What happened? Yeah. Mama, but you're not making no arrest. You're talking about we want to go put evidence together first before we can arrest Mr. Marwan. This is not how the whole world, this is not how the law works. And just how you say before, you just give another clear, very, very big time example that a lot of people are familiar with, which is Daniel Alves' case. Right, he got accused of raping somebody, and he got arrested. When you get arrested, it doesn't mean that when they arrest you, you can leave on bond. You can leave on bond. You can use other way to leave, but the people are making the statement that they arrest you first, because that is the law. That this guy is being accused of raping somebody. It's a crime. When somebody is accused of committing a crime, whether that's true or not, the person get arrested first. And then they start, that's it. Arrest the person, and then you get 24 hours. If I make a mistake, every country get different rules. But I think in Liberia, you get 24 hours to, I think 24 hours or 48 hours, something like that. I don't know. But you get that amount of time for you to build a lawful charge or charges against the perpetrator or the accused, right? If you can't do that within that period of time, then you have to release them. And some people will good lawyer like Mr. McGill, I anticipate, you will not even keep him for 48 hours. The moment you get arrested, the first thing he will do, he will call a lawyer. And a lawyer will come in, a lawyer will, bring it out on bond. You will say, no, if you have any question to ask my client, you have to ask me, whatever, tell me. I will answer all your questions whatsoever. They will release him on bond. But the record will show that, oh yes, Mr. McGill was arrested for allegedly raping a 14-year-old, even though he is out on bond but he was arrested. You see the people there getting furious is meaning because this guy has not been arrested. No arrests have been made at all. Good evening, Mr. Daniel Foucault. How are you doing? Yeah, thanks for joining us. So yeah, this is what it is, man. This is what's happening. And first of all, I blame the Liberian people. I blame the society again, the entire country, and then I blame the police after that, right?
Why were you blaming the Liberian people? Why are you blaming the Liberian people?
Good question. Because we're not doing nothing about the situation. We're not doing that. What are we doing about it? We're not doing nothing about the situation.
The Liberian people can take the law in our hand, otherwise we'll go to the law and go being. Is that why you want?
No. I'm talking about people flooding the street protesting that they got to be arrested right now. You don't have to be violent.
I saw some posts. People were protesting. Actually, people were protesting. I think at the.
Like I said earlier, the people that were protesting was about 15 people on the street with banners in their hand. That's how it was. Go look at the pictures, you will see it. And this thing happened, I think that was yesterday or day before yesterday. And like I told you, the story was broken, on the 12th, the 11th and the 12th of this month, right? And we are already one week and 1.5 weeks in already. And the aftermath of that is like a couple of people on the street with banners in their hands, saying that they're protesting, whatever. That's not the country. We are a country of 5 million people. Right? Why is 16 people coming outside to go protest for something when the entire country is supposed to be coming out? When they kind of thing happen, anytime in a year that Liberia, when they kind of thing happen in Liberia, you see the whole country come outside. Even people that are way in Maryland, they come outside, they go protest to their administration building or whatsoever, government building that they get down, that they go, everybody in every country, go protest about it. That is the time you know that Liberians are mentally awake. That is the time you know that the country is 100% lively.
Bro, we don't need a protest before government take action, bro.
You don't need to.
We don't have to. We don't have to protest. We don't have to protest before. I understand your point, but we don't have to protest before government take action.
If you don't protest, government is not going to take action. Let me just say.
So everything, if they adopt the system, then it will be bad because everything that happens in the country, if you not protest, they will not take it to be serious.
Mr. Fuad, Mr. Ibn Fuad, I'm telling you right now, if you don't protest, nothing is happening. Even the greatest country on the planet right now, America, don't you see that almost every day there is a protest going on? Don't you see that? Why do you think there is a protest? Because, listen, you can put people in power and just expect them to do great and that's it, and just sit down and expect them to do good. They will not do it. You eat it like turtle. You have to put fire in their butt before they can start moving. And that's what you do. You don't have to take stones and sticks and start destroying things, but to be vocal. Get out there and express what is, affecting you. You can't just sit down and expect them to do good. Like what is happening for Baka in jail feel like, that ain't there. I finished suspending man. All I got to do. All the people that have been accused of crime since Baka became president, the only thing you do is just suspend them. Oh yeah. It finish. As if finish suspend the president, case closed. Well, case don't close because that's not punishment. You not take time, even they may be accused of raping somebody as young as 14 years. Do you know that he has been with somebody, around the same age? Because he's not facing any type of consequences. The same thing happened earlier. There's a report, from River G of this woman who goes by the name of Helena Allison, who got caught with a bunch of cartons of tramadol pills and about 116 barrel of single barrel bullets, right? Mm-hmm. She's selling drug bullets at the same time. She's 51 years old. They arrested her and took her to court, and she pleaded guilty, actually. So the court did not even have long time, processing her case because she pled guilty to everything. Guess how long they put her in jail for?
How long?
3 months. 90 days.
3 months prior to trial or what?
I said they already finished trial the woman. The woman pled guilty. They sentenced her to 90-day imprisonment. I don't even know if 90 days, you send somebody to 90 days in jail for drug dealing, for selling bullets. Do you know? I always say,
And
look at the
possession
conversation.
of ammunition.
Ammunition, exactly. Somebody selling drugs and ammunition at the same time. Do you know how deadly those combinations are? Like, oh yeah, get high. When you finish getting high, then you buy my bullet. Like, what are you trying to do? You know what I mean? And then the person pled guilty, and then you send the person to jail for 90 days. What is the point of sending the person to jail for 90 days? Why? What do you
Yeah. What the
expect
message
that,
is sending out there?
What did you say, Mr. Kaba?
What the message is sending out there?
Exactly. What are you expecting to gain? What do you expect our woman to learn within 90 days period of time in our jail?
What a
Now I
picture
can
of,
tell
let me see. What a picture of, let me see.
what picture.
Now, the woman picture you're talking about, I think you posted, right?
Yeah, I posted it. Yeah, okay, I will do that, but let me see. Yeah.
I think there's similar crime that was committed by the standard bearer for CMC, his son. I think he was found with similar. I think unregistered arm and drugs as well. I think he's battling for his life in court as well. Similar case like that. It's similar.
Yeah, no, that guy has been sentenced already. He has been sentenced. And his own is years. I don't remember exactly how many years they sent him to jail for or to prison for. You know, and this is how it's supposed to be done, right? It's not supposed to be something that people are supposed to be joking with. You can't put somebody in jail for like 3 months. Putting
Nante,
somebody in
can
jail,
get 3 more.
yeah, putting somebody in jail for 3 months. That's something that son. That what is that? Like what is that? What is that? Right? Oh man,
Not ready.
I'm telling you, bro.
Not ready. We are not ready.
Yeah, this
That
is
is
We
it.
are
how.
not ready.
Yeah. So this is what do you expect that woman to learn within 90 days, right? Like I was saying earlier, if there's somebody who was like maybe 21, 22 years old, and 18 years old, you say, oh, the person is still a juvenile. Let's send him to 3 month imprisonment. Let him understand exactly why his life would be like if he not stop behaving like this, if he not, stop going on this route. But this is a 51-year-old woman. 51-year-old woman. There is nothing new she will learn, bro. She's not learning nothing new. So
And I believe she's not the one producing these bullets or these pills. She's
she's
just a
not no,
distributor.
exactly.
She's,
Exactly. But that doesn't mean that you will give up, how they
In
call it,
fact,
3 months.
in fact, in fact, the security apparatus should be concerned as to how she was even able to
to
obtain
get this
such
kind of thing. Yeah.
amount of drugs alongside the ammunition.
The thing is, this woman
This
should
should
have
be
been
this
sent.
should be investigated. What route to
Yeah.
use? Who
Listen,
is her supplier?
when it comes to the ammunition, Mr. Kaba, I will tell you this, right? She already pled guilty anyway. But if there's some people that will say, "Oh, I'm selling the bullet, I'm selling it to hunt on, and people they can come by, they can go hunt in the bush," But selling the drugs and bullet together, those combination is crazy. You know what I mean?
It's
That is
crazy.
number one.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So,
Yeah, but yes,
uh-huh.
how who is supplying her? Who is her supplier?
I
These
mean,
are questions that needs to be asked and investigated. If
I
even if
agree.
she plead guilty and say, yeah, I agree. But we are taking things lightly, and for this reason, things are getting drastically ugly for us on a daily basis. Things are getting ugly for us daily. The moment you handle your first and second cases and hit the news, and people see your action, trust me, that alone can start putting fear within those who have the intention to continue or put fear in them. And you will
I
see
agree, bro.
that the momentum will start to reduce. But you arrest somebody with drugs and bullets, and then you sentence them to 3 months in prison.
3 months.
What is the message that you're sending out there? What are you telling us? You tell us say, oh, it's okay to bring drugs and guns. When we arrest you, we'll put in jail for 3 months. 3 months. I can talk about 3 months myself. I can talk about three
Exactly.
months myself and get money. People just want to get money nowadays. They don't care. They don't care. So if that what happens, then I mean that we stay encouraging people in the name of fighting drugs. We're not fighting drugs, we're promoting drugs. We're promoting the act. We're making fun of the people. You know, like what children in the street today, they are victimized today. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that we can see the officers running behind the victims instead of going behind the suppliers. You chase the suppliers, use the victims to point out where the suppliers are. Once you cross supply line, you will not find people bringing drugs again. If you're not seeing drugs, you will not take it. But once you see it, you will take it. We should be serious about that fight here. We don't sugar coating thing here. The other time we saw a video, we saw a leaked video of a DA officer giving instruction to your honor man. We saw how bad that thing was.
Right.
Tell me for God's sake, we fighting drugs or we promoting drugs? Which is it? If my family more not affected, I'm okay with it.
Exactly.
Almost every community now you go to today, they got ghetto there. Every community got ghetto now today. Not even one. Almost every community get ghetto now today. It's not even
It,
there in the 90s.
it all boils down to our weak justice system and our police. You know, they have let us down,
Not
just
taking
like
things serious, bro.
you know,
We're
eh?
not taking things serious. We're still playing here. We're taking things too light.
Exactly. You
We need
know,
to be
it's just
drastic, very drastic. The
yeah.
first 2 or 3 people that you will handle, the news go around, you will see what will happen. People bringing drugs, just want bringing pepper and billabo across the border now.
I'm
They pull it
telling
on
you,
your rest bed, they pull it in
those
suitcase,
were
they
my
pull it
those were
in
my
people barrel, they in all kind of thing there.
those were my first, reactions when I saw the report on that Womo case. I'm like, a person like this, a dealer,
3 months.
there should be a standard punishment for all dealers. And my proposition is 5 years. If you are caught selling drugs in Liberia, you spend 5 years in prison.
And
Five
for
years.
yourself small to me.
I come in. The people that are distributing it, they get 10 years. People that are importing the drugs, they get 30 years to life imprisonment. When you set these parameters, when you set this punishment, make it, how they call it, the same way across the board for anybody. It doesn't matter who you know, where you're coming from, where your name is, it doesn't matter, right? Like the way the woman was caught. If the woman was given 5 year imprisonment, she's 51 years old according to the report. By the time she get out, she will be 56 years old, right? That woman get outside, you pay that woman money, she will never ever go around drugs again. And this is exactly what we should be going, towards. This is the kind of things that we should be striving towards. Let put our justice system to use. The police have to be put to use. The story is definitely about a 14-year-old girl getting raped, 100%. And the fact that this man who is being accused has not been arrested or anything of a sort is a disgrace to our police and our justice system.
Yeah. They
It's
are
a disgrace.
suspending him and then somebody is not acting in his place. One Alfonso Bele. Okay,
I
that's not a
know.
bad thing. But now let's speed up the investigation and let us know what happened. What is the current status of the victim in question? What is her status right now? Is she
Well,
being
no,
taken care of?
her status is not bad. She's being taken care of according to the report 100%. She has been, given medical attention. The Ministry of Gender, the Women and Children section from that ministry, whatever, even offer way more help than just, medical attention. They even offer psychological attention. They offer help like, they should be, you know, um, hosting her, like find her an environment where she will be in for the time being until she can really come back to herself whatsoever, even though that offer was turned down by the father, but they did make the offer. They have been very, very vocal. Some of the female organizations in Liberia, including Liberia female lawyers or whatever, female lawyers of Liberia, I think they have a name like that. They all have been very
Mhm.
vocal about this, report about this case, and rightfully so. But the thing is that the fact that this guy has not been arrested, You can suspend him all you want. It does not still make any difference. Right? Like suspending the guy is like a dream to him. After he has committed this kind of hideous crime, or at least he's being accused of a hideous crime like this. Right? We don't want to hear, don't suspend anybody. We don't want to hear about suspension. We want to hear about arrest. Arrest the guy. When you arrest the guy, let him go file a case. Arrest the guy, let him go file a case. But arrest has not been made. And the president is not talking about it. All he talk about is say, hey, we have suspended him, and we have replaced him. The fact that you have suspended him, it means that you know that he has something. You have a feeling that he must have something to do with this, and that's what that it takes. I'm not saying that's one thing I'm afraid of, right? I will say this: if a woman accuses you of raping, or if somebody accuses you of raping somebody that you never, raped. That feeling there is a feeling that I don't want for any man to experience. That you are being accused of a rape that you never ever dream of, you never even think of doing. It's an experience I don't want for any man to experience. This is why I'm saying that he should be arrested, because that's what the law says. If I come to you and say that something is so pressing, punch me in the face, you're not going to say, let me go look for evidence first before I can arrest the man. You're going to say, Mr. Man, you are under arrest because we have a report that you punched the man in the face. Somebody's background is emanating. Right? So if those cases, somebody's background is very, 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 very emanating. Like there is sound coming from in the background somewhere. But yeah, I think it's much better now. No, it's still the same. But now you eat before. But anyway, go ahead. I think it's from Marwan side. Marwan, go ahead. What do you want to say? Marwan, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
The message is really heavily in Liberia.
Oh,
yeah, it's really cold. It's very
okay. Don't forget, if you are talking, you put your mic on. When you are not talking, you mute your mic until you start talking. Oh, okay. I just saw your comment just now. I did not see your comment. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wonderful. All right. So
I get the earplug on.
Okay. When you are talking, you can open your mic. When you're not talking, you mute your mic because there is a vibration. I think it's because of the rain or something.
The feedback. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still here, right? Okay, yeah, I'm still here. Wonderful. I thought my internet was there. I've already started giving me problem also. But yeah, like if this is what happens when ordinary people get into problem and they get reported to the police, they get arrested. Why are you not applying the same thing to this guy? Is it because he's a guy that was appointed by the president? He's a favorite person to the president? Is that why? Like, what is going on? So that's what I would say. Like, this is, and like I was saying earlier, when Ibn Fuad, literally disagree with me, which I think that he is in the wrong for doing so. But I welcome the opinion, of course, that I shouldn't blame the Liberian public for this act. And I'm saying that we the Liberian people, we enable it. We have been indulging we have been how they call it, co-signing the kind of behavior. We see it happening in front of us all day, every day. There are people in the communities in Liberia right now. They know certain older people that are dating, getting under the age of 18, 14, 13, you name it. And they know about it and they're not doing anything about it. They're not reporting it. They're not talking about it. They're not frowning upon it. And not just men, even women. We have some women that are literally, how they call it,
abusing young boys. Abusing young boys, yeah.
Abusing young boys, literally 100%. And they said to the woman, they're looking at the girls, young girl, loving to 40, 50-year-old men, and they are actually encouraging the young guys to do so because they don't have food on their table. They're using their daughters, their
Right.
granddaughters to
Right.
get used to that behavior without, how to call it, telling them to like to stay away from this kind of, behavior and activities. So we the people, this is the main reason why I say that we the people, we encourage it. And if we did not normalize this behavior, Brian McGay would have never had the gut to call that guy in his office. According to the report, he was calling the guy in his office. In his office. Do you know how brave or dumb and stupid you have to be to do that? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So he feels like it is normal. To him, this is normal because you have seen it. He's seen it everywhere. And this is the reason why I blame the liberal public. Because I feel like they are not coming out to protest against this because they are all used to it. It has been normalized in our society that, yeah, it is okay. 50-year-old man can be loving to 13-year-old girl. It's not a crime. That's why you don't see a lot of people coming out. Like I said, you go look at the pictures that are out there, the people that went out to go protest. There are like maybe 16 or 17 people outside. That is not protest. When people see that kind of protest, they say, man, let's go sit down, man. Get up for 2 hours, 3 hours. As soon as they start getting tested, they will go home. Just wash it. And you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
we blame the government, we blame the police, we blame the justice system 100%, but we also blame the people of Liberia. We are the people, because we can say the justice system. I say the justice system is different from we the people. Do you know that we are the same Liberian people that work in the justice system? We are the same Liberian people that are wearing the police uniform. We are the same Liberian people that is becoming the president year in, year out. Baka is no different. Baka is a Liberian. That's why I say that this has the Liberian people name written all over on it. It has the Liberian people name written all over on it. Had we taken step, real step, and don't be afraid of protest. Protest is the only way the masses can speak. How is the masses going to get their voice out there if they don't protest? Protest is the most powerful instrument we can use as a people to do the things that we're supposed to do. All the problem we have in our country right now, it can be solved by protest. Then now, when I'm talking about protest, I'm not talking about stupid protests. Like they want, what they call the SUP men can be doing. They go, how they call it, right on the LU gate. They go put, gas on tire and let fire on it right in the middle of the street. Like, what kind of stupidness is that? That is stupidity. What are you doing? Who did you asking for somebody to resign as if when they person resign, everything will change? Like, that is stupidity. We're talking about things like this. People being held accountable. We're talking about reducing the salary of lawmakers and big government officials so that civilians can get more money. So that people, young men like us, can want to join the police because all of a sudden, police are getting $500 United States every month. On time too. On time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. That kind of protest, it will not bossing anything. We're not spoiling anything. We're talking about the entire country coming outside. Everybody, oh man, young woman, papa, everybody coming outside. We're sitting out on the street. We're not going nowhere. We're not eating. We're not sleeping. We're staying down right here until these laws get changed. We're not going nowhere. We're not bossing anything. But we're standing right on the street and we're not going. People are doing it. Have you seen people protesting? Like they talk about hunger protests where they refuse to eat anything. You see people literally, losing their life because they want the laws of the country to change. And you and I, we are the one that made the laws. Well, it was not us literally or specifically, but it was our great-great-grandfathers. They made the laws. What I'm saying that they were Liberians just like you and I. And if we don't believe in protest, I'm talking about peaceful protest, not hypocritical, how they call it, peaceful protest. Because we have people that are talking about, we're doing peaceful protest. But when they come, they start throwing rock and bossing people in their businesses, looting and other things. We don't talk about that. We're talking about real change. We got to believe in that. This is 1,000% on the Liberian people. It is on the Liberian people. This get rape case is on the Liberian people, 100%. There is no way we can escape it. We did this. We normalized, how to call it, old people then dating small again, and that is number one. And then, because we normalized that one, send the case counsel, we not even want counsel to talk about it. Nobody talking about it. Joseph Baka coming past talking about suspending the man, that they beating there, and not suspend the man. So, you must go sit down now. If you suspend the man, go sit down now. Go sit down now. That's what it is. So if we just sit down and just allow, okay, somebody go do wrong thing, let us suspend a person. They won't want to go arrest us for selling guns and bullets and drugs. They go put in jail for 90 days. This is like, what is that? You're just encouraging the opponent to keep doing what they do. You think any drug dealer will be scared to sell drugs because your opponent in jail for 90 days? You're out of your mind. The person is 51 years old. They've been doing this for more than 20, 30 years. You think 90 days in jail will change their mind? Absolutely not.
Bro, the assistant minister, I believe you were in drugs when you had that thing. And most of these government officials, most of them allegedly they are the one that taking this kind of drugs. Then they taking drugs, they drink all kind of mixture of alcohol and just go out with anybody. And you know, I saw a post a few days ago that they found huge consignment of drugs from District 17. Bro, wrapped in a car, is packed in a cartoon and then tip, just like when you are shipping goods to another country. When cargo is coming, with the cartoon and everything, because I did not see any video of it opening the cartoon, but everything they said it is drugs. It's drugs. They're finding in District 17. Well, are we growing drugs in our country now? Do we have guardians around?
Right.
Or these people that are committing this kind of act, are they normal? Are they normal? You as a big man, as a big fellow, you see yourself, you are big in your body. I don't want to talk about age. You may be in your 50 or almost 50. And you see a 14-year-old girl. And you go and sleep with that kind of child.
Right.
You look at yourself and look at were you normal or what? Were you into something? Maybe taking cocaine or you was high or what? And look. The girl found if it was like you just stated, it was other family. They were just gonna compromise it. They would just call the man. Oh, my man, do the thing. They can't sit down and make and get huge sum of money. And these things are happening a lot. These things are happening a lot in our society, and people are covering it up. But this time around, this has been exposed. This brand have been exposed, and this is a high case. Like I stated, this is a high case. This guy needs to be behind bar. Nothing. This guy needs to be in prison right now while he try to exonerate himself or try to plead whatsoever. But this is totally wrong, bro. And we as a people, we have to say no to this kind of thing. We have to speak. We have to give message. The government is for the people and by the people of the people. So you have to serve the people. Now you don't know, like we have special ministry to handle this kind of thing. Have ministry agenda. What are they doing? They are the ones that are supposed to be putting fire behind the government.
Right.
Why are this the so-called child activists we have in the country? Where are they? Children activists, where are they? Where are them? These are the people that need to be speaking to the government now on the street, making sure that this man be behind bars. But again, this is Liberia. This too is Liberia. Just talk about it, few times, it goes down, everybody go by their business. And it keep happening over and over and over and over. And this is totally wrong. We have to know these kind of things. We have to expose it. We have to expose it. We don't have to sit quietly. We have to speak about it. This is totally wrong. These when I saw it hurt me. I saw the news. I was like, I have sisters who are in 14 as well. I just imagine the child being my sister. And this kind of thing happening, this kind of disgusting thing happening by that kind of fellow. And people are still, the government is still taking their time, taking step by step, while evidence have been, the girl have been examined, and the evidence shows that indeed she was tampered with, and you guys are still sitting. What are you waiting for? You waiting for miracle to happen? No, man, this is sad. This is
It
sad.
is.
Seriously, this is sad. This is sad. Seriously. And if this case just die without justice, then our environment is bad up. And our environment have been totally buried. There is no moral, there's no justice, and nobody care for anybody. We are 5 million people. Some kind of way we are all intertwined. We are all related. We have we don't need to be supporting such acts. You see a 14-year-old girl, and you are in that kind of age, and the girl father work. I was told that the little girl, she always go to the ministry to collect dishes. When people are done eating kobo, she collect the dishes and take it to the kobo shop and wash it.
Right.
That's what the girl have been doing in the ministry. And you as a deputy minister, you see that kind of child, instead of you encouraging that kind of child, maybe helping them, and you decide to sleep with them.
Oh yeah.
That guy is not normal, bro. He's not normal. I think he need to be taken to prison for that. He need to be taken to the psychiatric center.
At this
Seriously.
point, I agree with you, but at this point in time, that guy is too old for people to be worrying about his, how they call it, a mental state, whatever. If it was somebody in the early 20s or maybe 30s, you would say, oh yeah, whatever. But you come on, man, a guy already in your 50s and behaving like that.
You
Again,
have to worry because you don't know what he's gonna do in front. You don't know what he's gonna do.
my thing
He's gonna
is,
manage to
No,
be passing around committing harm.
right, right. Go ahead, Mr.
you
Kabbalah.
know,
You
you
want to
know,
say
yeah, yeah. The thing about this rape issue is just that this one have been exposed and a complaint has been filed in, but this is something that have become common in our society nowadays. You'll find older men with younger children here, there, yonder. I mean, at times, let's say for example, let's say today it's 26th day, July 26th now, Liberian's holiday, or some big holiday within our country. I mean, if you just take your own cool walk around town by the evening hours, you'll find lots of children going to entertainment centers, and you can't even tell who they are going with or who they're going to. But by the end of the day, you will see some older men with these children, and some of them can even brag in the open that these young children are good to be with. They are innocent, they are this, they are that. I mean, you just name it. And some of them are bold enough to even express how comfortable they feel with with children underage. And this is something
Yeah,
that has become
let me
normalized in our society today. Yeah.
before you continue, Mr. Kaba, I remember seeing a video of a guy. I don't know his name. I forget his name. A older man discussing how to go out with children. How children are sweet. How if you love to this kind of small girls, it's more better than having somebody who is 30 or 25. He don't like it. He have been. I saw several videos of this guy discussing how to love to small children, and people are laughing. People are commenting, calling the man star. Older men discussing how to go out
yeah,
with small
yeah.
children.
And
In
to
the
back
video,
that
this
up,
this kind.
to
I don't
back
I
that
don't I
up,
don't know if you see videos like that.
yeah,
No, I'm not
yeah.
coming to that video yet.
But I definitely have seen that video, and like the same thing I felt when I saw it. Very, very disgusted. This guy is getting hundreds of thousands of views, and
Of
he's talking
review,
about
yes.
what he do to these
Like
young girls
he's
or
he's
whatever.
drinking alcohol, he's drinking liquor, and then he's discussing how to
And
treat small girls,
like I
how he
said,
loves small girls, how they
yeah,
sweet, how they
like
this. These are the
like I
people
was
that are
saying
promoting.
earlier,
These are people
right?
that are promoting immorality in the society, and these
Like
people
I was
they are
like I
being
was saying
held.
like I
Yeah.
was saying earlier, right? We promoted this behavior. We indulged it, we co-signed it, we supported it, and we're still supporting it. This is the reason why you don't see people on the street protesting about this girl. They don't, like we've been, co-signing it from the very beginning of time up until now. The old man that our
Yeah,
mothers,
so
children. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Kabak. Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, I agree with your
yeah,
territory.
so so like just I was just saying, you know, things of such have become normalized in our society now. It is easier now to find older men going out with younger children. And don't get me wrong, there will be people who will be saying, but what what is Kaba talking about? These are the very people who the religion promotes such things. Now, I stand to be corrected. But for a fact, our laws in Nigeria tells us that as long as you are under 18, you have now reached the age of sexual, how to call it, uh, uh, consent. You have not reached the age of sexual consent. So anyone who touches you, the law states that it is known to be a crime, and that crime is called rape, right? So let's say on the other hand now, in this other case, this older man tempered with this girl, and her father came up with a complaint. This girl in the first place she was tempered with against her will. That's one. And look at where it happened, in the public office, for God's sake in heaven, an office that's supposed to be a place of work, a place of decision making, a place that is highly respected, and then you go and commit such sacrilege in that office. I mean, you know, when it comes to our moral compass, nationally, our moral compass is off. There are so many things that we accept and embrace today that should not be accepted, that should not be embraced. You will find even common travelers when they visit Liberia, they can tell us, they say, well, the things that you people accept in your country, we do not accept them. And
Right.
these are some of the things that we are talking about. I mean, older men nowadays take pleasure in dating, fornicating with younger children. At times, those who are not successful to come out with a complaint, they are threatened. They are threatened. Their parents are threatened. In fact, some parents will be like, I mean, I be male, or I don't want to be woman because it's not both ways. We also have women who are abusing boys. So the moment you want to, I mean, I be male, I mean, I be male, that case can go anywhere or down. You didn't care to call, you not got money, you'll never forget it.
Right.
Right? These are
Right.
these are common things that are happening now. But the thing is that good? No, it is not good. Besides that, let's come to the parents also. There are parents who have heard them, have seen them, and heard them pushing their younger female children out there in the street. And when I say pushing them, I mean literally pushing them in the street. You know how? Some of them will look at that 12, 13-year-old girls, 14-year-old children, and tell them, say, you're not small child now. I can't be doing it all for you. Oh. Find boyfriend or your friend get a boyfriend or go look for a boyfriend. Oh. These are parents encouraging such acts. Besides that, nowadays, parents tend to lose control of their children in the name of giving them freedom, in the name of allowing them to be, allowing them to enjoy their life, and so forth. But now the hurtful thing here is you as a parent, you and your husband, or you as a single mother, or you as a single father, you are living in in, in your little one room apartment or two-bedroom apartment. You can barely afford $200 to buy phone. And you see a girl using iPhone that costs $500 or $1,000, and you don't even have that simple courage to question the source of that iPhone, the source of that
Right.
income. Who is she friendly with? How she obtained it? You don't care. And likewise, the children too. Some of them are proud enough to look at their parents and tell them, You're not doing anything for me, so don't be asking me how I get it. And all these things, the root cause of all these things is because of broken homes. Most of
Right.
our homes in Nigeria today are broken, and they are broken because number one, the economic hardship. Father and mother have to go out to look for it. Before they come home, it's already late in the night. So who the children are friendly with, who they go out with, they don't know. They don't know their whereabouts until they are in their teens. And we all know when children enter in their teens, that is the rebellious state of every human being. Our Islamic scholars would normally say that the teen age is known as the shaitan age. Because that's the time you get tempted by shaitan, by the devil. That's the time you get all kinds of temptation coming your way. And that's the time, if you're a young girl, you are beautiful. And that is when people take advantage of you because you are beautiful and innocent like
Absolutely.
flower.
Right.
You are beautiful and innocent. So people take advantage of you and have their way with you. And before you know it, they are done with you already, and you start to regret.
Right. 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 Right.
So
Hundred
I
percent.
mean, this issue about this rape case,
Mm.
I expect Mr. McGill to be in police custody by now, pending hearing or trial. At the same time, I expect the police to also get to the victim, be able to collect evidence that can be used to prove Mr. McGill innocent or guilty, and let it not
Right.
take a course. We shouldn't be slow about this thing. We shouldn't be slow about, hey, for God's sake in heaven. We shouldn't be slow about doing anything.
Right.
I will have a common saying that says, justice delayed is justice denied. And that's a fact.
Right.
At the time there's momentum, you take the necessary action. Don't wait till people get frustrated and decide to slow down. And then you say, okay, yeah, we stay on the case. No. And when I say
Right.
the justice system is slow, they are indeed slow. I have relatives that have lost, who lodge a complaint to the police till date. Till date. I'm saying till date. We have not closed that case yet. Till date. We have not had any closure on that case yet. A cousin
Wow.
of mine
You
was
know.
harmed and killed by armed robbers. They took his bike, we filed a complaint. Till date, that case is still open. We have never had closure. Another cousin of mine again was attacked around the chocolate city. He was killed. The dump is battle on the dump site. Brown chocolate city. We filed a complaint to the police. Till date, we have not had closure yet. What
Right.
kind of justice system we have? These are all the reasons why some Liberians, when they have the chance to travel, they don't want to come out to Liberia. The people are going to Ghana, going to other countries, but not coming back home. These are some of the reasons people are getting frustrated. We take things too slow. It should be done that way. Hey man, what are we
Wow.
doing?
One
And
hundred
even
percent.
what
Mm-hmm.
you spoke
Very good.
about the drugs that was confiscated in Broadville. It actually happened around Jacksonville town yesterday. Three pickup load of drugs, narcotics. Three pickup load. Imagine that. VOA,
Hmm.
VOA, three pickup load, VOA of drugs. Not booze, oh, but drugs. What it means, FDA, they are trying. They are really trying. But they need more motivation. They need more encouragement. And at the same time, we need laws that, when enforced, it will discourage those who are not yet caught to desist from it. And at the same time, those who are being caught, they must feel the full weight and bear some severe penalty. Every country, their greatest resource is their human resource. Every nation, any nation, your greatest power is the people you have.
Right.
If the people you have are not educated, if the people you have are not upstairs, if the people you have are not sophisticated, you are not sophisticated, you will always face difficulties. You see
Right.
America today, you see the United States of America today, they have one strategy that I do admire them for. But then at the same time, I'm so annoyed at my country and Africa at large for not adopting ideas that can benefit us. We only adopt bad ideas. America has this one thing that is going well for them.
Right.
America knows how to sell themselves. They understand the importance of media. They understand the importance of propaganda. They understand the importance of making people feel wanted, making people feel important. Right now, today, if you're in America, let's say your house caught on fire, the moment you dial 911, within 3 minutes, you have an ambulance coming to you, police
Right.
racing to your house. People are concerned. They don't know you from anywhere, but they're concerned to show. You see them coming around. And any victim in the area,
Absolutely.
they take you in. Without asking you for money, they take you in and carry you for your first aid treatment. They stabilize you first before they start to ask who is a relative of so patient.
Right. 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 Right.
But God
Mr.
forbid, come to that bureau. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see one thing happen here. If you
You
not
come to
having my people
Liberia.
here come, my people here
You,
come.
you come to Liberia, it
Yeah,
will
for
be
God's sake, it happen.
it will be a whole different story. But yeah, Mr. Kaba, I agree with everything you just said,
So, what will make
100%.
you to go to America and won't come back to Liberia?
That you're
What
waiting
made you
there.
want to come back to Liberia?
You will not want to come back.
When I go
I
to a
know.
place where I feel safe, I feel
No, no,
safe. They go
you
so
will not.
care and concern. My life matters for them. If I want to come out to Liberia again, I want to come out here again.
Yeah, you will not want to come. Nobody will want to come back from that kind of
Let's
society. That kind
go.
of place. You will not want to come back. I agree with you 100%. Mr.
And
Fuad,
we must not expect other people to do it for us.
no, of course not. Ibn Fuad, do you have any
Yeah,
closing statement? Because we are already above the 90 minutes. We are 3 minutes above the 90 minutes. So if you can give 1 or 2 minutes closing statement, and then I will add on to that one, then, we'll call it a night. Because like I said, we'll keep, compressing the show so it will not be very too long. We just come, we talk about one topic quickly, and we move from there. And you know what I mean? So that everybody time will not be, exhausted for no
yeah,
reason. So yeah, go ahead. What is your closing statement to tonight's discussion?
yeah. Thank you very much again. It's an honor to be on this platform, sharing my opinion and my emotion to the Liberian people, especially those who have listening ear and those who are familiar with the internet. I will say this in my closing that this case it is so frustrating. It is so disheartening to know that up to now the victim is undergoing pain while the person that committed the act is still sleeping to his house. It's so frustrating. We as Liberians, we have to discourage people from doing evilness. We have to speak against ill in the society. That is the
Right.
only way we can get a better society. Remember, Liberia is our home. Liberia is our country. This is where that we can be deported from. We need a better society. We need a better environment for the young one. And we can only have that if everybody stand for what is right. It doesn't matter who committed the wrong or who committed the right. As long as your family member is into error, we should be the one to tell them what you did is wrong. And I will say this to everyone. I will say this to everyone. But Allah says in the Quran, He said, The best of people, the best of people are those who encourage other people to do right and discourage people from doing wrong. You can be the one to tell somebody what you're doing is wrong and encourage other people to do good. This should be our tradition. And we all say Liberia was founded on a Christian principle. There is nowhere in the Bible that the Bible encourage people or encourage such act to go in vain, or the Bible encourage non-Muslim or Christians to perform this kind of unforeseen, disgusting act. Likewise, the Quran. There is nowhere in the Quran that people encourage or Allah encourage people to involve themselves into such act. So it is wrong today, it was wrong yesterday, and it will be wrong forever. We have to speak the ill. We have to expose the ill in the society, and we have to stand for what is right. Thank you very much. Hopefully, inshallah, we will be here again to share more of our opinion. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Fuad. Yeah, Marwan, you want to go for 2 minutes, 120 seconds to be precise? You have to unmute yourself. You have to unmute
Okay.
yourself. Okay. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much to all our viewers there in Media Land. I'd like to say thank you for watching and sharing. Keep following and keep sharing our interaction here. Like we said, Hard Talk is about expressing our opinion and our views. At the same time, recommending what we think is best for our country and our nation. We all love Liberia, and this is our common denominator. We are all Liberians. No matter our opinion, our views, our belief, we have one thing in common, and that is Liberia. So we should do all what we can to promote our country and speak against the ills in society. For too long, good people have sat down and just say, let them talk, let it be. But it's now time for good people to speak up too. Because if good people don't speak up, the bad will continue to ring. And we don't want that. So join us, Hard Talk family, and let's speak about the elderly society, and let's recommend what we think is best for our country. Thank you so much. Once more again, I'm Mahan Kala, and I hope to see you on Wednesday. Next week.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, Mr. Fuad, what do you want to say?
Yeah, I want to tell our viewer you can contribute. You can make your input whenever we are on live. You can make your input through the comment section. You can agree, disagree. You can be part of the show through the comment section. You can write your opinion, and sometimes if we have the time, we'll read it out for you and make you part of the show as well.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. I really love that. Again, to you guys, thank you for coming. To our viewers, the ones that are watching now and the ones that will be watching later, and to even the ones that may never even watch this, live coverage. We want to say that, I want to say personally that, justice for the 14-year-old girl and her entire family. I believe that the police supposed to arrest Mr. McGill a long time ago, the very, very first day when this, report or this case got broken, they were supposed to arrest him a long time ago. That is number one. And to the president of the Republic of Liberia, just you suspending people is not the only, punishment. Like, that's not big deal. Like, the person suspended or whatever. Every day we keep hearing people getting suspended, but it does not amount to justice. It does not amount to justice. Our justice system is weak. Our police are weak. If we are going to name the amount of cases that are waiting for trial, we will not get from here today. Sianef Gowe, the lady that came from Canada and built a house in Liberia, or quote unquote, allegedly her boyfriend killed her, right? Up until now, that was months ago. The case is still has not been resolved. There are a lot of people every day when we go to bed, you wake up, there is dead body being found in communities, different places. All those cases are being, like not trial, not, like it's not settled, not no understanding, no conclusion whatsoever. So there are a lot of justice that have been delayed. And like what my brother Marwan said earlier, justice delay is justice denied. So wasting time with all these things is like there is no way that can be justice. And last but not the least, the most important, we the Liberian people, we have to take a huge chunk of the blame from this particular case that we discussed today. Liberians, we have been weak for a long period of time. These things are happening on our watch, and we the one condoning it. We the one supporting it. We the one backing it up. We have normalized the kind of crazy behavior in our society. So when we see people doing it, like I said, I posted on Facebook criticizing the McGill guy for this particular act, and somebody in my comment section cursing me. You know, like think about it. How can you be sick to support an idea or support an act like that? I don't know who McGill is. I've never met McGill. Why are you telling me say McGill is a good guy? I don't give a damn if he's a good guy. I'm looking at the act that he's being accused of, right? If he did that act, he is a demon. I don't care what kind of great thing he has done for you. And he deserves every bit of punishment that's supposed to be coming his way. But delaying the trial or at least delaying even his arrest. Well, what does that say about us as a people? And we're sitting now as a whole country not doing anything about it, right? It's very, very embarrassing. This is why we are different from other countries. I am in Ghana, Accra, and I will tell you the first time I came here, the very first month, there was a guy on the radio station and he was explaining a story, 10 years back. He said when he was like, I think he was a public school teacher or whatever, and he was dating this girl, and according to him, I swear to God, I'm not making it up. He said that the girl was a 14-year-old girl. Ironic, right? Because the girl we are talking about today is also 14-year-old, right? So he was talking this case, his story on the radio, while he has co-hosts sitting down with him, just like the way you and I, all of us, we are sitting down right now, but they were all in the same room. So as he was trying to explain the story, his co-hosts were trying to tell him, say, man, don't explain that story, forget about it, because they're telling the guy that you're exposing yourself. We are live. People are watching. And then he was so much into the story explanation mode. He was like, no. Let me explain my story. Let me explain. I have to get my story off my chest. The guy went on and explained the entire story, how he used to date a girl. The girl was like 14 years old. He was, how they call it, 30 something years, whatever. And he was dating again. He was explaining all kind of hideous behavior that he was doing with this girl. And right after the show, my brother, when I tasted the people that get on the street, they start protesting that their man must get arrested. The guys we're talking right now is in jail. Without any, like literally the moment he got off air, the posts were everywhere. People all over talking about the guys must be arrested. And he got arrested. Right? We're not saying
Yeah.
that this is the greatest country, but people are taking steps towards the light. People are having, positive competition, positive jealousy of one another. Look at other countries and what they are doing and try to be like them. Not just the government, but we as a people, we as a nation, our behavior, our mentality, the way we are demoralizing in almost in every sector. Anything that happens, like where is our morality? Where is our conscience? Where is our awareness? Like, if this thing happening right in front of our president and everybody just saying that like this, because I'm my sister, so I'm not talking about it. That I'm my sister, so I'm not talking against it. Are you freaking serious? We gotta wake up 100%. Once again, I want to tell you guys, welcome to Marwan and Ibn Fuad. This was wonderful. Let's do it again Wednesday coming. It is what it is. And you guys that are joining us live from other places, thank you guys also for coming on and how they call it, putting comments in the comment section, even though that you guys never ask any questions. It's okay. Hopefully, maybe you guys agree with everything we said on here today. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll come back here again on Wednesday. Every week we come here twice. Wednesday on Saturday and Saturday. It's 8 p.m. That is our time, and you can always join the conversation through the comment section. That is that. And guys, thank you guys, and I'll tell you
I think the guy internet is turning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He froze already. Anyway, night, night. Let's call it a night. Hopefully,
Yeah,
Wednesday again. Okay,
inshallah.
peace.
Inshallah.
I'm out. I'm out. Inshallah. I'm out.
Yeah.
follow and subscribe.